Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Nucleus Tutorials. This is Kanchan. In the last session we have discussed the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. In this session we will see which type of questions are asked on this topic and properties of multiplication of integers. There are two types of questions which are generally asked. The first one, fill in the blanks to make the following statements true and also name the property used. So here I have explained four different questions based on commutative and associative properties which you can see on the screen. Next, write a pair of integers whose sum gives a negative integers. There are two conditions to get negative integer. One, when both the integers are negative, and second, when one is positive integer and one is negative integer. For example, you can see on the screen that in order to get minus 8, we have two possibilities. First one, we can add minus 3 and minus 5 so that we will get minus 8, and according to second condition, minus 10 and plus 2, then also we can get minus. Now third type of questions, write a pair of integers whose difference gives negative integer. Again there are two possibilities, one is positive integer and another is negative integer, that we can see in the condition 1, and second, when a greater negative integer is subtracted from a smaller negative integer, that you can see in the given example on the screen, that in order to get minus 9, either we can add minus either we can subtract plus 2 from minus 7, and in second condition we can subtract minus 4 from minus 13, and as we know minus 13 is a smaller negative integer and minus 4 is a greater negative integer. Now here I am giving you some practice questions with their answers. You can find their complete solution in video integers solution #3. For further queries, you can call me or WhatsApp me on my contact number 7982241447. I am again repeating 7982241447, or you can mail me. My mail ID is nucleus20@gmail.com. Thank you. Now come to today's topic, that is properties of multiplication of integers. There are 6 properties of multiplication of integers, which are closure under multiplication, commutativity for multiplication, third one multiplication by 0, then multiplicative identity, then associativity for multiplication, and the last one is distributive property. There are again two types, distributivity of multiplication over addition, and second is distributivity of multiplication over addition. Now we will discuss them one by one. So first is closure under multiplication. When the product of two integers is again an integer, then it is said that integers are closed under multiplication, which we have already seen in other properties of integers, that is closure under addition or closure under subtraction. We have already learned this concept. Then when the addition or subtraction of two integers is again an integer, it means that integers are closure under addition or subtraction. In the same way here, as product of two integers is again an integer, then we call it as integers are closed under multiplication. Now second property, commutativity for multiplication. Commutativity means order of integers. So as we know, this property says that order of integers in multiplication does not change the result. We can multiply integers in any order. You can see here that 5 into minus 8 or minus 8 into 5. In any case, we will get the same answer, that is minus 5. Now next property, multiplication by 0. This property says that when any integer is multiplied by 0, it will give 0. This is called multiplication by 0 property. Next is multiplicative identity. When any integer is multiplied by 1, gives the integer itself. And this is called, or we can say that 1 is the multiplicative identity for integers. Our next property is associativity for multiplication. This property says that the product of three integers does not depend upon the grouping of integers. For example, 125 into 169 into minus 8. Now it is very difficult if we try to find the product in the given sequence. Means first we will multiply 125 into 169, then whatever the product we get, we multiply that with minus 8. Now there is, by using this property, we can put 125 and minus 8 together and then multiply the product with 169. In this way, it is very easy to find the answer. You can see here. Now the next property is distributive property. This property says that the distributivity of multiplication over addition as well as subtraction is hold true for integers. Again, as we know, there are two ways for integers a, b and c. We can write it two ways, a into b plus c or a into b minus c. Now we will see them one. Distributivity of multiplication over addition. Here I have taken the values of a, b and c. Put the values in the equation and solve it. So this property is very helpful to find the product with bigger digits or bigger numbers. Here means we can find product in any way. Either we find the value of LHS or we find the value of RHS. We will get the same answer. We will do the same in case of distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. Here also we can find the answer in any way. Either we solve the LHS or we solve the RHS. We will get the same answer. This property helps to find the product in simple way that we will discuss in the next session. I will give you some examples based on it. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share it. In the next session, we will learn properties of division of integers and problem based on it with easy steps. Thank you.